Could you possibly come and clean our home for free? Hi Auri. I've been struggling with depression and haven't been able to take care of my home for about 5 years now. There are piles of trash everywhere in the apartment and I haven't cooked in years because the kitchen is completely filled with garbage. I have a child and a dog living here with me and I feel incredibly ashamed of the situation. I haven't had the courage to ask anyone for help, and the state of the apartment deeply affects my mood. And of course, it impacts my child and dog as well. And I've tried to clean up my own, but it feels overwhelming and impossible to manage without help. We live in a rented 3-room apartment, and I'm asking for your help. Could you please help us? Here's an email I got just a little while ago along with pictures of this apartment, where a 35-year-old mother and her 10-year-old son are living in. Honestly, seeing kids living in these conditions breaks my heart and makes me want to help them even more. So I immediately called my brother, who's over there with his pink apron, which I love. I called him and said, hey, should we drive for 6 hours to help this family? And we did. It was a long ride, but it was all worth it. I promise you. This cleaning is definitely gonna help them, but also it was super satisfying. This is just the hallway we're starting with. And now I'm gonna scrub the bathroom. I'm in this weird position, so you'll get to see everything. Because otherwise you would only see my bag, and that's not okay. Oh, a toy car. That is so sad. Imagine that the kid is used to play here. No way. In the middle of trashes? No way. That is about to change. We just have this one problem that I'll need to tell you more about later. But keep that in mind. Now I want to tell you a bit about the mom. Cause when we drove 6 hours to get here, the mom didn't want to meet us at the apartment but asked if you could meet her outside instead. And of course that was fine for us. That's pretty normal. Sometimes people are so ashamed and so on, so they don't want to see other people in their home, which is understandable. So we drove into the yard with my white little van, and she was there waiting with a cute dog. Oh, the dog was so cute. I can't. And the mom, she was smiling, but she was a bit cautious. Naturally, I guess. She was very shy, at first, at least. But she seemed super lovely and she gave us the key without asking anything about the cleaning. She was just grateful that we had come, which was nice. And she also started sharing a bit more of her story. She told us that the push for these cleaning requests had come from her son and the fact that she had started going to therapy. So in therapy, she realized how important it is to ask for help when needed. And this hits me hard. Because if you know my story, you know that when I was younger, I didn't feel anything. I wasn't capable of doing anything. I thought I'd never become anything because some teachers told me so. And I just felt like a complete disappointment to everyone, especially myself. On the outside, everything was basically fine, but inside, everything was a mess. But then I started going to therapy, and therapy helped me realize I didn't have to carry all of that alone. And my therapist worked with me to break down those overwhelming feelings into smaller, more manageable pieces. It was just like cleaning a cluttered room, and we tackled it step by step, and soon things started to feel lighter and more under control. And that's when I understood that asking for help isn't a sign of weakness. It's one of the strongest and most empowering things you can do, especially for yourself. And that's why I'm so excited about this paid partnership with BetterHelp. Because even today, I still go to therapy, but now I just want to be a better version of myself. And these days, therapy is about strengthening my mind. So that's why BetterHelp makes therapy easy and flexible, because everything happens online, right from the comfort of your own home. First, you can fill out a short questionnaire and be matched with a therapist who fits your needs in just a few days. But if the first therapist doesn't feel the right fit for you, you can easily switch at no extra cost, which is great. Because of course, a lot of depends on personal chemistry and you won't click with everyone, so it's nice to have options, so you are not stuck with the first one you try. BetterHelp also offers a journaling feature for self-reflection and daily group sessions on a variety of topics. So it's a platform you can definitely trust, with over 7,000 reviews and an average rating of 4.5 stars on Trustpilot. So if you feel like therapy could help you or someone you know, click the link in the description or visit betterhelp.com/aurikatarina to get 10% off your first month. Because guys, prioritizing your well-being is one of the most important things you can do. Because I'm absolutely sure I wouldn't be able to help anyone if I wasn't in such a good shape, maybe physically and mentally. But I mean, I work out a lot, so I have the energy to clean. Because first, when you are working out, you feel exhausted, but then afterwards, you are more energized. And I feel like the same goes with therapy. First, it's exhausting to talk about your struggles, your mental things, but afterwards, everything becomes so much easier. Yeah, it's weird how things goes that way. But I mean, here it makes this work so much easier because sometimes what I hear is some pretty heavy stuff, like today. And I mean, I don't just hear things, I can see things, because when I'm cleaning, I can feel the anxiety the resident is feeling. Those lonely thoughts and everything. It's kind of like weird situation where I'm happy doing this, but at the same time I can sense the misery while I'm cleaning. It's so weird. Can you sense it? Can you see it from the video? I don't know. Look, Harpic 10X did it again. It works every time. And no, they don't sponsor me. But I always recommend products I genuinely use myself anyway. So yeah. But now, guess what guys? We have a huge problem. Because the trash bins are full, completely full. Because this is an apartment complex, so there is huge bins outside, but they are full. Santeri just tried to take out the trashes, but he came back and said, nope, nothing fits there anymore. So basically we are screwed. But then I realized I should try to reach out for local people. Yeah, because there must be a lot of people who wanna help. So then I made a Facebook post about it, and soon there was 10 different people wanted to come and help us, which was so great. So I made a post about saying if somebody could help us carrying all the trashes and take it to the dump, since I've got a small van, so anybody could drive it. And then there was this lovely guy, let's call him Mark. Mark was like, hey, I can help you guys. I mean, there were so many people out there, but I think Mark was the first. The post was there about 5 minutes and there was already so many messages, so I was like, wow, this place is awesome. I mean, this isn't a big city, but I made a post on a local Facebook group, so that's why it reached so many people. So at this point, Mark was on his way and we were excited because now we have taken... So at this point, Mark is on his way and we are super excited. Because that means that now we'd actually have time to clean the whole place. Because at first I thought that if no one could help us, it would take Santeri forever to drive the trashes and we wouldn't be able to clean all the rooms. And that would be sad. And okay, there's 10 bags of trashes now, but I mean, the bathroom is almost done, which is great. And of course, there's another bathroom next to this where the shower is, but I'm gonna clean it later. We also got here last night and noticed some things were missing, like a hand towel. And then I realized there wasn't a lamp in the bathroom, so we went shopping. And look, Santeri is installing it. Let's see how it goes. I think it's gonna be great. Oh, it is! Woohoo! Finally, there's some light. I'm so glad, because who wanna use the bathroom in dark? In darkness. That's not cool. Okay, this is a kitchen. Woohoo! A lot of trashes. I love it. I love when you can't see the floor. That means the house is good. Like, the cleaning is gonna be super good. But guys, you know, just trashing isn't enough. It has to be dirty too. It's boring if it just trashes. I love it when there's grime hidden underneath, so I actually get to clean. I mean, this is way too clean for me, but there has to be more. I'm sure of it. I mean, look at it. Look at this kitchen. Woo! That was fun. But still, it's just packaging and wrappers here, so they've probably just been eating and tossing the trashes into the kitchen, right? I wonder if they've been eating at the table. I don't know. And yesterday when we went to mom, I asked how many years it's been like this. And she told me apparently since her child was 5. So it makes it 6 total, right? Did I calculate it right? I don't know. But anyways, for years. The floor isn't that bad though. It's pretty manageable. I think all the trashes had covered it, so it hasn't gotten dirty. Mark is at this point taking out the trashes, and he said he doesn't want to be on the video, so I told him I can blur him out. And he was like, okay. And he just left. Right now he's driving, and he mentioned he doesn't have any money because he's a single dad to 1 boy and is currently studying. So he said he has no extra cash at all, so I immediately sent him 100 euros to make sure he can take the trashes out. And hey, guys, if you wanna purchase this, my lovely pink apron, you can find it on the description. It's now on my website. It's so cute, right? It's a lovely cleaning outfit. When I put my apron on, I feel like, now let's do this. It gives me so much energy, you know. I love it so much. You have seen me using it for 4 years now? No, 5 actually, because I started to clean these homes for free 5 years ago. Imagine. And first I didn't do YouTube at all. I started like a year later. So first I was doing these free home cleanings on weekends. I had my day job. I was a supervisor in a cleaning company. And I started cleaning people's homes for free on weekends. And I never ever would guessed that it's gonna be so huge right now. Like, I clean all over the world and I love it, because first it was only in my hometown and I just can't. It's so crazy. My life is so crazy nowadays, but I love it in a good way. The kitchen is pretty narrow, so I don't know how to film it. It's kind of hard, but I'm doing it. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. This was so much fun. Santeri was holding up the bag and I was just throwing everything there because it's mainly trash, right? And then at this point, I got so hungry. I was like starving. I was like, I need food right now. Because this cleaning takes a lot of energy. So then I asked Mark if he'd like to come eat with us. And he was like, I don't have any money. And I was like, I'm paying, of course. Of course you can come. Like, you are helping us, so of course you can come. I'll pay everything. And then I was like, what do you want to eat? And there was this lovely sushi place. And I was like, let's go there. And he was like, I have never tried sushi. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? You never had sushi? And he was like, nope, never in my life. And I was like, now let's go. And I was so proud of him because he tried almost everything, and I put him wasabi and some ginger and everything and soy sauce. And he really liked it. The lunch was like 30 euros. It's approximately same in dollars. But Mark was so sweet. He was like, this was good, but I would never pay it for myself. I was like, you're the best. Like, seriously. The guy, he was so honest. Oh, he was so sweet. But okay, guys, look at this. This is supposed to be the kitchen sink. I don't see it though yet, but it's there. But it's starting to look good, right? And I'm not judging at all. No judgment here. But I do wonder what the mom thinks about her little boy growing up in this environment. I wonder what she tells her son about their home. And does he tell him that this isn't normal, or does he think this is normal, or I don't know. But one thing is for sure, when the boy gets home, I'm gonna ask him some questions and I'm gonna tell you guys what he replies. Okay, I love washing sinks. I want to make them shiny. You know, if you have watched my videos, you probably know that I love sink cleaning. First, I love to scrape all the gunk off. It's so satisfying. There's mainly coffee and it's all brown. So let's take a dish study. And it's a pink one. And I'm gonna put dish soap inside there. And then I make it soft with warm water. And then more cheap cream. Oh my, let's do it. The head of the dish study is now soft, and when I press it, there's a button. The dish soap is coming out from its mouth. And it's pretty cool. You need one. I love it so much. And then I grab the dish brush because it gets into all the small cracks and caps. Scenic Cleaning has been my long-time sponsor. Maybe 4 years now? I don't know, 3 or 4 years. And right now their products are available across Europe, so you can check them out at cine.com. They've got all kinds of cool stuff there. And we are constantly working on getting them to the US market too, of course, so hopefully one day. And hey, this is my signature microfiber cloth with folding instructions, so you can find that in the description too. And if you are trying to find scrub daddy products from your country, you can always find them by searching your country plus scrub daddy, and it should always pop up. And if you can't find them in your country, let me know and I'll ask them what's up. Because their products are available worldwide these days, so it's wild if you can't find them. Right? Oh, and I love this kitty cat. It's so cute and pink. Okay, now let's rinse the sink. Oh, there's some brown stuff over there. I think I have to scrape it off. Oh, it's gone. I don't know what did I do. Maybe I scrape it off. But maybe it didn't look so good, so my editor took it off. Sorry, but yeah. And here I'm using a Steel Daddy. Everybody thinks that Steel Daddy is gonna scratch your surface. It won't, I promise you. And you can first try it, of course, if you have like a glass table or something like that and you press it really hard, of course it will scratch a little bit. But if I have a sink like this and there's some grime or like a baking sheet or like a pot or a pan where some burnt stuff, it won't scratch it. It just takes off the burnt stuff. But yeah, if you are afraid to use it, please use it first gently and you will see nothing happens. Because the steel wire there is rounded, not straight, you know. So please try it. It's probably my favorite tool. I don't know about between the scraper and the Steel Daddy, but I mean, those guys are tough, so I love it so much. Especially if I'm doing a cleanings like this, and I use it in my home if I have something burned. Like I've made some casserole in the oven and then there's food burned under the dish. So it's really easy to wash it with Steel Daddy. I would like lose my mind if I had to wash it with a normal sponge, like a Scrub Mommy or Daddy. Like, don't get me wrong, they are great, some sponges, but not for burnt food, you know. And another place I use Steel Daddy is for lime scale stains. I honestly love scrubbing them off with it. It's so satisfying. Okay, the stove got pretty clean and it was super easy. I mean, I didn't even need to wrap it up. Pretty awesome, right? And by the way, nobody in the US has a stoves like this. Everybody has like gas stove. Yeah. Or induction stove. I think that's it, right guys? Am I wrong? Does anybody have a stove like that? I don't know, please let me know. I'm so curious. Okay, for the counter I used only Chief Cream and Cine Super Sponge and my cloth, which is so pretty and so good, the best. And yeah, everything came off. That's cool. More Chief Cream, I poured it straight to the cloth, but there's some stains, so I'm gonna just spread it all over and then wipe it off. So now everything came off. I'm still gonna go with the same cloth. I just fold it. There's like 8 sides you can use. A little bit of oven cleaner, cause there's coffee stains in the cabinet and they come off really quickly with oven cleaner, right? And again, here's a super good tip. If you have large areas in your kitchen with crumbs and stuff, use a window squeegee. It works every time. Here I poured a little bit of water onto the counter and then grabbed the dish daddy and a little bit of oven cleaner because there was some heavy stains. So it needs some extra product. Okay, let's scrape it off. Everything came off so smoothly. But mainly I used dish soap because it came from the dish daddy's mouth. Okay, and now let's wipe it clean. And guess what, guys? I realized all the family's food was completely rotten. So Santeri, Mark and I went to the store. So do you want to see what grocery shopping looks like in Finland? Because it's different than in the US. Or, I don't know, maybe it's similar to Europe. We'll see. Let's see it later, after I've cleaned the fridge. Okay, and then I opened this drawer and it was full of empty coffee boxes. Okay, they go straight to the trash. But I mean, almost all the drawers are empty, which is good. But I feel like they don't have a lot of dishes and stuff. Okay, let's see. This fridge smells, even though it doesn't look that bad. Okay, what are you? Oh my, everything's so rotten here. Whoa. That's some cold cuts, and there goes chicken meat. It's expired ages ago. Okay, these are grapes and they look like raisins now. That was my favorite one. Paprika? Doesn't look like it. It's so dry. What? That was so much fun. Some cheese, everything goes, everything's expired. Hello. What are you? That was tomato, I guess? I don't know. Avocado, black bananas again. Okay, now the smell is getting better. Hey, some more raisins. No way, that was so much fun. Look, tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, so dry. Wow, that was beautiful. Yeah, we need to go to the grocery store for sure. But before that, I want to wash the fridge and look, there is some iceberg. I love when there's something like this. This is so much fun. That's why I have a hammer with me every time. Okay, this is Scrub Daddy's multi-purpose cleaner, I guess. It smells so good. And now they also have a cherry flavor. I don't know if you can call it a flavor, but anyways, I would wanna drink the whole bottle of it. It smells so delicious. And guys, guess what? For once, this fridge actually smells good. Because usually odor sticks really strongly in the fridges, and if there's been something expired for a long time, the smell absorbs into this plastic, but luckily that hasn't happened this time. I'm so glad, or then it's this cleaner, I don't know. But anyways, the smell is gone and I'm happy. And now, since the family doesn't have a dishwasher, I have to wash these trays by hand, and look, completely black bananas. I remember when I found my first black bananas, they were so black, like that black, and I was like, these are as black as my soul. But seriously, it was somehow so fascinating. Yeah, these weird things has fascinated me for ages. Like, I don't know why and how, but yeah, that's how I am. My granny just told me how messy my room was when I was a teenager and when I was a kid. So if your kid has a messy room, there's still hope. Okay, now it's time to clean the floor, and I'm hoping it's gonna be fantastic because it's made of plastic, so it absorbs everything, but on the other hand, it looks kind of good. It looks kind of clean underneath there. I'm glad that Santeri was able to help me a little bit here, because sometimes it's hard to film and clean at the same time. But Santeri is cleaning the living room with Mark. And usually living rooms are pretty boring, but not here. We still have the whole living room and 2 bedrooms left, and normally those are my least favorite rooms, but this time the kitchen wasn't that awesome. It was good, but it wasn't that awesome like usually. But honestly, I think the living room and bedrooms might be the best. Because there's a huge surprise in the living room. You have to see it. But you have to see it and tell me, what do you guys think? Santeri put the Steel Daddy under his shoe and scrubbed off all the stains with it. And guess what, guys? Next, in couple of weeks, we are gonna clean together in Houston. There's this lovely place. It's so delicious, I love it. And we are gonna spend the whole weekend there together, which is great. It's like sibling time. Yes, we are always having so much fun. It was a nice ride here, even though it was 6 hours, but still, we can chat about everything. And when we've been adults, we've been so close to each other that I love it, because Santeri is 25 and I'm 31. So we have a 6-year age gap. So when we were kids, we weren't that close because I was a girl and he was a boy and like so much younger than me, so I was like really annoyed of him, but not anymore. He's such a cool guy. I mean, I don't know, okay, he's folding the cloth, he knows how to clean, he likes cleaning, he's a tidy guy, he studies, and now he's exchange student in Houston, which is pretty cool. And that's why I also came to Texas, because I'm currently in Texas right now. So yeah, next cleaning in Houston. I can't wait. Okay, the microwave isn't that bad though, so let's just quickly wipe it clean. Yeah, I mean, they had a lot of ready meals, but the microwave still doesn't look that bad though. I don't know, it was quickly done. Easy and fun. Okay, next up is the living room. You won't see the surprise yet, but it's there. This was extremely slow because there was so much stuff and clothes mixed up with trashes, so I had to go through everything. But on the video it looks kind of fast, but it wasn't, I can tell you. Although the mom said that we can get rid of almost everything, but I mean, I don't want to throw everything away because there's some important stuff. And of course, I want to try to recycle. That's why I'm throwing all the cardboards, all the bottles and cans to Santeri. Because in Finland, if you return bottles, you get money from it. So yeah. And then you can recycle all the cardboards and all the papers and stuff. So it's more environmental friendly. It's like one pile down, more to come. And there's our surprise. It's a sad surprise actually. But there's this one corner that's pretty empty. It's the dog spot. And I mean the place where the dogs goes to the bathroom when it can't go outside. And it's completely full. It was so sad. And guess what? Guess what the mom told me? That they sit with her son on that couch watching TV. And there's the dog. And like, I don't know. That's just, I was like, I don't know. That made me feel so sad. So sad. The mom told me they can't be in any other rooms because they are so full of trashes. But so is this. But so they just sit here watching TV or on their phones and the dog is here with them and occasionally it goes into its corner, I guess. And honestly, I swear guys, the mom seemed totally normal, really kind, lovely and just genuinely nice. So it's so sad what she's going through. I mean, she's not lazy or stupid or anything like that. She's just really sick. She goes to work. After the work, she picks up her son and then they come home and sit there. And the son is hoping that maybe someday he can invite his friends over. And I'm wondering, because I remember this one girl who was in our school, she smelled. And now when I'm adult, I realized that maybe her living conditions were like this, and that's why she couldn't keep up with her hygiene, or like her home must smell like this. And by the way, I've learned that corner because YouTube has a strict rules. But yeah, I kept thinking about her occasionally because I remember kids were bullying her because of her smell. But nowadays I realize that there's more and more kids living in a homes like this. And I mean, it's hard when all your clothes smell. Everything you touch basically smells like trash. The odor is weird. It's kind of like, how would I describe it? It's somehow sweet and rotten at the same time. And for example, if I go to the store, to the supermarket, I smell too. If I'm spending here more than 1 hour, my clothes, my hair, everything smells badly. So it's no wonder if you are living inside a home like this, your clothes and everything will smell. Okay, I'm doing this really quickly because I can't show it all, but you get the point from here. Okay, now when this is done, let's move on. And the smell isn't that bad anymore. And Mark is here helping us, but like I said, I'm not showing him on the camera. But he's there. It's like we have a ghost friend here. But seriously, guys, he was so cool. I can't. I want to clean with him again. And he was like, "Oh, I'm so sad that you are so far away. Otherwise, we would clean together again." It was so much fun. Now that the living room is almost clean, it's time for Mark to go to the dump for the 3rd time. And honestly, it's amazing that someone can help us like this. I'm forever grateful, and especially for the family, and most of all the little boy who's coming home to trash-free home. It's gonna be so amazing. Okay, the sofa is now clean. Good job. The only thing I'm missing is cockroaches, because we don't have those in Finland. So every time when I'm moving a trash pile or a furniture, there's no cockroaches. How sad is that? But that is also one of the reasons why I decided to move to Texas for a few months, because I've heard everything's bigger there, even the cockroaches. But still Finland has a nice dust layers. So let's wipe it. Guys, here I'm using only water with my signature microfiber cloth, because if you have only dust, you don't need any cleaner. People use way too much cleaning products for no reason, if you ask me. They just build up and leave a thin layer of detergents, which turns into a kind of sticky film. So dirt actually sticks even more easily there. So that's why I always prefer to get the surface truly clean, which is why I wipe everything down at the end with a clean cloth, dampened with just water. And if you have a shiny surface and you don't want any streaks, you can also wipe it with a dry cloth right after. I almost always do that. Okay, more dust. Hey, do you guys like it? Because I do. It's perfect. Oh my gosh, it's so great, look! Okay, there's some dirt left, but it's okay, it was perfect, so good. Santeri and Mark's time to clean the floor. Good job, good job. More trashes. Let's see how they're gonna do it, even though I know Santeri knows how to clean, but still. I didn't give them any instructions. I just said, clean the floor, please. And Santeri knows how to use the squeegee, so it's gonna be fun. It's a large area, but I'm sure they're gonna get it cleaned. Even though I don't know if the dog's corner is gonna get cleaned. Let's see, I have no idea. Is it like stained or what? No idea. But almost all the smell is gone. Oh, a coffee pan. But we still have to finish the mom's room and the kids' room. Okay, Santeri is pouring scrub daddy dish soap. That stuff smells so good too. And then Sini's flat mop. Woohoo! Yes, good job. And Mark had to go home since he has his child, obviously. So I ordered some food for them. But no worries, he's coming back tomorrow, because he was honestly so wonderful. But of course, the whole cleaning is gonna be on the same video, so you won't see when the day ends and when it starts, because basically it's all in the same video. Because you guys asked me to do these longer videos, so I've heard you. I'm not making part 2s or part 1s anymore, because you guys asked me to not to. Because I really do listen to you guys, and I truly appreciate all the feedback you give me. So if you have anything in your mind, please let me know. I wanna know. Hey, this is a pretty cool technique. I haven't used this before. Maybe I should start to use it. Why the floor is so orangey? I don't know, it looks weird. I think it must be the beep, maybe, from the dog. Okay, now we are speed cleaning the boys' room. And at least he has a ton of toys, right? That's good. And also, I've got a great tip for all parents out there whose kids love to draw. Because before my cleaning career, I had no idea how to remove like drawings from the walls and from the furniture or anywhere. I remember when I was 16 and I was like thrilled when I found out about window cleaner, like a glass mirror window cleaner, and I sprayed it everywhere because it made everything shiny, at least for a second, like sinks and everything. And I have to admit to you something. I even stole it when I was a cleaner. I was like 16 maybe. and I was at work and we had a bottle of it and I didn't know that you can buy it, so I stole it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I took a tiny bottle with me to work and I stole it. I'm so sorry. I'm a criminal, basically. But since then, I've learned so much. So nowadays, it feels like a long distance memory. It is. It is actually. But I mean, it feels so weird that back then I didn't know any better. Until now. Now, when I see a stain, I immediately know what works and what doesn't. It's so easy and I love it. And that's why I'm the world's best. Okay, here's some drawings on the wall. Oh, on the window. And here I'm using tangerine paste and a scrub mummy with warm water to make it soft. And let's put some more, and this trick will work on walls, on the furniture, on tables, almost on everything. Power paste, tangerine paste, they all gonna work, even cheap cream. But power paste is more powerful if you have drawings somewhere, for example here on this bed. And by the way, the mom said that his boy is getting a new bed for Christmas, so it's almost the Christmas time. Not yet, it's like December maybe 20 or something. But yeah, he's getting a new bed, which is great. But I feel bad if he's gonna sleep in here. I'm still gonna put new clean bed sheets we bought, so that's good, right? I'm still gonna trust the mom that he's gonna get a new bed for his son though. So yeah, but it just looks nicer, right? Ooh, let's remove these stains, even though I think the other one isn't a stain. Let's see, I think it's just cracked there. Okay, but yay! The kids' room is almost done. Just the mom's bedroom left now. I'm gonna put these like you won't see the crack. Okay, guys, this is gonna be fun. Oh man, so much trashes! Yes! Bring it on, bring it on! I'm not doing anything more here. That was my part, because Santeri and Mark can take care of this room. Yes. Let's see how it goes. Santeri was doing this room, I think, for hours, because again, it was... Oh, I lied. I'm here. I'm back here. I did this for the video, for my TikTok, so it looks like I'm doing it. No, but seriously. I want to do it. I would want to do the whole home if I could, but unfortunately I don't have that much time, or maybe I would have that much time, but you can't clean a home like this straight, like 12 hours each, for like 4 days in a row. That's impossible. But now, guys, do you want to hear what the boy said when he came home? Yeah, so he came home and I asked him if he remembers what a clean home even feels like. And the sad part was, he said he's never really seen one. He couldn't remember how it feels like when his own home is clean. I mean, he was talking about something like he's used to grow up here, it's always been like this, and I just wonder what that must feel like. Like, kind of feels like that if he doesn't even know any better, it's good, but still it's not good at all. But like, at least now his home's clean, so that's good. And now he can invite his friends over and they can play here. It's like a normal home now. And Santeri did a great job. I mean, look at it. It looks like a bedroom now. But it's actually quite funny, because if your home is like normal clean, if there's even a few trash here and there, like laying on the floor, you would be like, oh my god, my house is a mess. My home is a chaos. And like, I don't have ever, like never, trashes laying on the floor. I mean, that would feel weird. But in these homes, there's like so much trash. And again, I'm not judging, I'm just comparing. Like, you can think about yourself. If your home looked like this, that would feel weird because you are capable of cleaning that. But for these people, this is their reality. This is like normal for them. And of course, we bought new bedding. And one of my followers said something so funny because they told me it's weird how in Finland we just have a duvet with a cover and one sheet plus a pillow. And she said in America they have so many layers of sheets and only a few blankets. Or like, not even a blanket, only sheets, I guess. But we have this tiny blanket there. Yeah. But do you love the color? Because I do. It's so cute. Ah, love it. Okay, I wanted the pillow to be there. We tried to make this right, but it failed. The lamp wasn't straight at all. I'm so sorry. But Santeri and me, we don't care. We are like, whatever, nobody's gonna see it. But okay guys, now to the Finnish grocery store. Some cookies, toy for the dog. And then the best part for me is that you can pick your own candy. Almost in every store in Finland. The whole box costed like 9 euros. So we bought a lot of stuff because the fridge was basically empty. And of course I bought some healthy options like veggies and stuff, so now the fridge is full. Woohoo! And I also bought like oats, rice, macaroni and a bunch of other products too. And the shopping cost like 200 euros, which is pretty much the same in dollars. And guys, I feel like when they get home, they'll start cooking right away. Because remember, the mom told me that she hasn't been able to cook here for years. But she really wants to, so now she can. And thinking about it makes me really happy. And of course, new cutlery. And I actually forgot to buy them, so I had to order them kind of like Uber Eats. Or in Finland, we have Wolt. So they're here. And like I always buy some fresh fruits because they are pretty and healthy. Okay, but now the final result. And then the mom and son came home and the boy was so confused and quiet. He was so shy. He was really adorable. And they just kept hugging each other, both super emotional. But I could tell they were really nervous too, and they had a gift for me. Aww. And then the mom's mom showed up at the house and it was such a nice moment. And we talked about how they don't have to spend time surrounded by trash anymore. They don't have to sit there in the middle of trashes. And now the boy can just play at home. Which is amazing. I can't believe this. This is too good to be true. Finally, they have a clean environment, and I know that they're gonna appreciate that so much. I mean, look at this bathroom before and after. Isn't that amazing? Or what? Oh, and the boy's room. When he got home, the first thing he did was run to check out his own room. And we were there just like, oh, that's so cute. And the mom's bedroom is done. I love you guys so much and see you in the next dirty home. I love you. Bye.